food and get some drinks and come on back down, because the air show is about to continue in about 20 seconds from now. The members of the United States Army Special Ops Command Parachute Demonstration Team, the Black Daggers, will be in the air for their mass jump this afternoon. All the members of the team will be jumping. And they'll be landing out in front of you. Now, as you saw earlier at the opening of the show today, these parachutes that have a forward speed of about 20 miles an hour can be adjusted as they adjust the descent rate. And I see smoke in the air. Our jumpers are away. Smoke trailing from the grenades on their boots as they come on down. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I've got 6 canopies as our Sherpa moves on away. Those smoke grenades allow us to track their path as they head back in here, now using the wind to drive them back here toward their target area. 2 of the parachutes are put together already in a 2-stack, as you saw earlier as the show began today. Now they're moving across toward the runway so that they can get a good straight line to the landing area. Moving along the ground. That's a good ground speed they have right now as they're traveling with the wind in these high-performance parachutes. Now, remember that 2-stack when they were one on top of the other? Now they have moved into a side-by-side position. You look out there toward that white puffy cloud, you see them moving along side by side. Now there's tremendous forces are trying to separate those parachutes. They don't want to be side by side like that, so they are hanging on tight. And they're going to probably transition that to what we call a downplane, where the parachutes are actually going to be opposing each other. Here comes our first jumper. Now look at this, coming straight down. Now see, as he has his hands up by his shoulders, he's adjusting the rate of descent of that parachute. Slight little turn. Look at these little adjustments. Right smack dead center. Beautiful landing. Playing these winds with these high-performance ram air parachutes. Here goes our next jumpers coming in to the zone. All right. Straight on down. 10 miles an hour forward, winds going against you, 0 ground speed. And there's our special flag for Rhode Island National Guard Air Show for 2007. Here we go, right on that target. Now, while the team removes their equipment and dons the distinctive headgear. Originally from Bellingham, Washington, he is a special operations medic, currently assigned to the 96th CA with over 1,400 military free-fall parachute jumps. That's Staff Sergeant Misha Stahlberg. And leading the team in free-fall, originally from Corpus Cove, Texas, he is airborne infantryman, currently assigned to the 96th CA with over 8,600 military free-fall parachute jumps. That's Sergeant First Class Sean Callahan. As they move on back toward the crowd, 160 knots as they came by, or not. But in any event, I want to make this announcement again. The security police have notified me once again that we must have this automobile moved. It is a blue Geo Metro, If you managed to get here in your blue Geo Metro, congratulations, but I do have to have you move that vehicle right now.
Larry, you are not going to believe this. I found out, I just talked to one of my friends from the state police.
Yes.
The car, the Metro you're talking about?
Yeah, the Geo Metro.
Yeah.
Has to be moved, Dan.
It's one of our FAA monitors, Sharon. It's her car.
Sharon Felton's car?
Yeah, she's got it. She brought it in here. I don't know how it got in here. Her husband wouldn't let her ride in the Porsche, because apparently she's very messy in the car with her coffee and what have you. So it's her car. So I'm going to try and track her down. I'm going to get her to move that car.
Okay, you know, doing this official Washington stuff, no doubt, I can park anywhere I want to because I'm with the FAA, you know what I mean? Well, anyway,
They're not happy.
Hey, there's a
You're
great
not
landing.
happy.
There's a great landing in the Sherpa right now. You're allowed to bring the nose down. Thank you. Yes, if you get a hold of Sharon, that's great, Dan, but tell her that we do need to have this car moved immediately.
She showed up here when we mentioned that. She said she's a little busy. She'll see if she can get around to it later. And I said, we really need the car moved, and, you know.
Well, that does make sense. I mean, she does have to be here in her official capacity.
She's